smoke moto, flash over, nade pit, burst onto the bomb side, hope for the best.
Well, Vigor, the only one shooting so far, and the only one spotted as well. So NIP Impact needs to start moving because the fake can only work for so long. As the three players that were holding onto this B site are quickly rotating over, not quite spacing out where Kiro is at that moment in time. Zinni's able to escape the shadows, and when he does that, he's the Grim Reaper. Boy, that is clean. The dualies of Zinni chime, and just like that, 33 are on the board.
Interesting to see how you want to approach this one. Flashes through smoke. They're contesting this banana control.
And indeed, Naomi is found. And off the back of it, a wide swing from both players. Blue-white, a double kill for him. And it's looking rough for NIP Impact. The moment they thought they could breathe into this game, 33 timed those HEs nicely. Pair that up with the push and the swing outside into banana. There wasn't much left for NIP Impact to do here. Lose a couple of players. Only then maybe NIP Impact can entertain a round win, but this is the smartest decision. Vilga makes the call for both players to drop back into their own T-spawn, hang around with the chickens, and see those Kalashnikovs to the next round.
What's the plan though? Looking like a bit of a mid-approach.
Indeed, bomb left on its own. So if there is a banana pushing you, isolate that bomb player. Things could go wrong really damn quick. Ninjas in pajamas. Look at how low they are already. Vilga, Naomi really tagged down. And Kiro is just toying with the idea of crossing it again and catches Xana off guard. And there is assistance nearby for 33 as well. Kinky holding down the fort in long, and nothing really is crossing. NIP Impact also wary of this backline exploitation from Executor. Ooh. Thankfully for Naomi, she quick on the trigger for that one. And being accurate as well, with that 1 minute on the clock, NIP Impact reconsider their options.
There's a bit of a gap right now. Blue Eye's been left all alone in towards the B bomb side. Vilga's able to get at least one kill. Oh, she's got a lovely timing. Not sure if they caught her. Well, apparently they did. Kairo's caught her, and still Blue Eye is alone.
Blue-White has to go down without a single trade. Things to go right for NIP Impact, but he doesn't only get the one. But make sure Kiara is damn bleeding. And potentially out. There could be a bomb plant. NIP Impact, though, have got a lot in store for them. 3 different directions being taken up here by the 33 players. Looking at the utility, there's not much available, but when you're getting caught on the cross through the smoke, that is going to be rough. Kiara, 1 kill to boot in this game overall in this round, but it's not going to last long for this one. 33, no issue with this. The retake successful, and another round falls in their play.
A little bit of an opportunity to read out the timings that the B players of 33 like, throwing their utility early on, and Executor now has been left alone, has to be really careful or he will get run down.
He completely does get run down, and that leaves the B site completely exposed. The thing is, NIP Impact don't know it, so need to do the due diligence to clear out every single one of these corners. There is a spray down across the smoke, finds some damage onto aim, but Ninjas in pajamas, NIP Impact ahead by 1 player and bomb down. They're in pole position in this round.
Need someone else on the rifle. Quick switch here. Mia gives it over to Xana. M4 saved up. Not a lot of util on the T side to try and slow down. You have to find those kills. And
no one's budging here for NIP Impact as of yet. Kiara wanting to see if she can create a crosshair position. Crossfire with her teammate. Xana backside yet to be tested. But this is when 33 start to move in. There comes Xana. Nice double kill. And quickly crutching it down to a 1v1. But that pillar doesn't provide too much cover. Xana knows it. Takes the wide swing. Headshot connects. NIP Impact on the board.
Even a little bit reckless maybe. And then Xana goes absolutely nuclear from the back of the bomb side. This is what you want, right? You want some of your players to get fired up. You want them to get confident. This is how you get into a game like this one.
These nades. We talk about them missing the timing on the banana nades, but this time they get turned into mincemeat. Mid. That is rough. Naomi, the only pickup for NIP Impact this round. As 33 get their timings right. Killing machines, really, if you give them the chance. What's the silver lining here? Captured blue on white, but instead has the element of surprise in his favor off the back of Executor's engagement. And there you go. Back into their winning ways. Didn't take long.
As we said, just got to be careful about that early util around the map.
He might be in trouble here, but he's got
just
Kiro
walking out.
helping out. AIM wins that first fight, and they don't quite expect Zinni to be right underneath the ledge. Of course, another position taken up by Kinky. An extra deterrence over to this A site, but the 33 players aren't quite budging for the B site, but scratch that.
Gotta make a bit of a gamble right now. You two coming up, though. It's still going to be the A-Rap coming in from the Ts.
Indeed. And with Blue-White again holding the right position. Executor also nearby. This is going to be a tough one. NIP Impact considering if they want to drop into library first, but Executor jumps the gun out of the smoke. Triple kill. NIP Impact cannot react on time. Woo. It is a rough world they're living in, and it's the world 33 have created.
Yeah.
Wait for the first contact. NIP Impact not providing it just yet. Now the first pops of HGs have dropped in Banana, and Blue-White may have realized he is stuck in place, so desperate times call for a desperate maneuver out of Sands. And now you've got Executor on the case. That's a brilliant flash to force him off the corner. NIP Impact close up the distance, but Naomi still finds herself into the cross line. Vilga, that is a great crunch on Executor's face.
Bomb's going A.
But with a bomb going in A, you've kind of given opportunity for 33 to come back here, but Kinky, a lot on his plate versus 3 players nearby.
I don't think he's moving. The moment that the bomb doesn't get planted, he's not going to move around. Or even if he gets that kill onto Vilga, that's going to be good enough. You get that one kill, you can retake into a 3 versus 3 situation. I think they're starting to realize.
Vilga's caught. Oh, the first headshot connects for Kinky. Therefore, the pickup goes to him. Bomb planted, 3v3, and now anyone's game. HG do too much. But if you're 33, you're waiting for all of your pieces to group up together. Kinky a little bit further away. That rotate in apps will take some time, especially if you want to continue pressing that shift key.
It's
one
massive.
Corner left to cross. Onto the site already. Kinky will drop in later on while the rest of the NIP Impact players are distracted. Never mind, AIM is right on time. And now Kiro in a world of hurt. He's out of time. No time to defuse. Even though he's got a kit, he'll try and stick it, but some bullets will find their mark. AIM's Glock does the heavy lifting by the end, and NIP Impact are right back on the score sheet.
You time it well. You open up that smoke that disturbs the CTs on their way, and you can see the switch up right now, 33. They're not down to just let the Ts have all the map control for free, so they'll try and fight for it.
Completely disrupting what NIP Impact were trying to go for. Already 2 picks to boot, and NIP Impact looking for a response. Not quite going their way, though. As Blue-White still is able to trade Kinky's life. As the Impact players now trailing behind. Sure, the bomb can be picked up, but 33 have done what was needed. Drop back. Unwilling to take any more fights. Go for that flick.
Quite a hopeful one.
Very hopeful. Ambitious.
A little bit delusional. Just how we like it.
Sure. We love a bit of Delulu in a game of Counter-Strike, but I feel for 33, they deserve a moment of respite. They deserve a moment to show off, because it feels this round has already seen its end.
Yeah. I feel like it's been a safe call in for me as well. Hold on to that big green, drop it over to Zana in the next round. Hope that important rounds until the end of the first half here for NIP Impact. Their CT side could be incredibly solid, but you need something to work with after the T side.
If you're not given much, you're in for a hard time. Zana not even gotten a chance to use that big green.
Wow.
Kiro just steps forwards. Instead of dropping back after the first pick and being happy with it, just decides he wants a little bit extra. And indeed, just find what he asked for. 30 to 33 with a big advantage. How did that shot not connect? That was a little bit rough. Naomi caught in the molly, a little bit delayed with a smoke. Drop, walks out into the open for Blue-White to collect. 33 in fire, in flames.
Excuse the pun. Once again, they've got great nicknames for puns.
Executor is falling back to rotate. Up out on that B-side defense, and it's the right call to make, and then he'll be in coffins to try and save the day. Blue-White, all he has to do is stay quiet, let Executor be the distraction, and Blue-White can jump in and do the awakening. The rude awakening at that. Vilga in a really tough spot. Between a rock and a hard place, really. the hardest of places. Obsidian, Bedrock, whatever you want to call it. 33 on fire at that first half. 10-2 being the score. NIP Impact trailing massively on the roadmap pick.
Oh, the timing.
And it's caught the NIP players off, and
they've got no clue.
Zinni all of a sudden has an extra angle of attack for Naomi. She's been called over to pay attention to that position. Library needs to be checked up, and Kiara is definitely looking that position. Oh, 33 feel like they've got the right decision here, but instead, NIP Impact have got quite the read. Now looking to break into that mid position, but look at Zinni going all the way around, and if NIP Impact aren't winning their trace to begin with, it's going to be a rough time trying to find space into apartments, and indeed, it does give room for Kiara to breathe. A 2v3 is salvageable, but you need a pick, and that's what Kiara is trying to go for. Runs out of bullets, goes back in again with a Glock. Hero in trouble, but is able to turn around to the right-hand side right on time. Finds a headshot as well. Kiro doesn't even need Executor by his side to make this happen. 11 on the board, pistol round found. And I feel like so far, that's what they have. Sure, let's not jump the gun here. Ancient is still on the cards, but this being NIP Impact's map pick, this is as good as a start as you could hope for.
Oh yeah, it definitely makes you feel comfortable, right? If you're 33 in your heads, you're thinking, okay, there's no way we're not 2-0ing this one at this point going into your own map pick, but especially with how well it has been going for Blue White, it won't be easy for NIP Impact to stop them. Another double kill coming out of him. 19-6 for the man. And things are starting to go down here. Circle shrinking. NIP Impact, they did try and give it a good fight, but in the end of the day, it's 33 to close out that Inferno. It was so damn one-sided, a 13-2 with some incredibly good individual performances out of the Russian side.
A lot of individuals has shone so far. Blue-White definitely being up there. Kiro as well. There have been a few standout moments for the 33 players so far. And we've also seen a little bit of Xana with a clutch earlier on. But we need a lot more for NIP Impact to begin with. 33 have found the B site completely open for the taking, but they won't be holding on with a numbers advantage. Although Kinky is able to square things up quite quickly, receives a couple of dinks to the head to make sure NIP Impact have got pole position holding into this one. Vilga looking to see if she can distract or be the one to jump in while the opponents are distracted. Zinni, a bit of an answer there, but it does leave him completely exposed to the three players of NIP. Here comes the flash. He's able to subside them, going all the way around. I think he's been able to escape them, but he needs to find the headshot, and indeed he does. And somehow still alive through the smoke. Zinni, what are you doing? This is pure pandemonium, pure chaos. Finding another kill with a knife. Oh dear me, Zinni, don't do them like that. Vilga, through it all, trembling where she stands, sure she's able to find the securement, but Zinni going absolute berserk.
Oh, this is painful.
Around only for the giggles and nothing else.
Oh, definitely. He knows he had no business winning that one, yeah.
Oh, he got away. I wouldn't even call it murder. He got away with shenanigans there. Kinky with first blood. Naomi trying to react off the back of it and successful with the 1D. It's the second one of the sort we've seen so far today. But again, this is a force buy by NIP Impact and already trailing by one player, Vilga, with a lot to do, and she's the only one responsible of this B-side defense.
Yeah, alone in towards Cave right now. Good news is she's got a 1v1 against Cairo there, but this is a must-win fight.
Naomi smoked off. They're looking for another angle to approach, but she's blocked off there as well.
There you go.
Catching the timing onto Kiro, so therefore, stabilize the numbers. And especially with his Executor being down to 10 points of health, any pistol shot connecting onto him should do the job. Still though, 33 seem to have their upper hand and are sandwiching Vilga in. Can't quite survive through the barrage of AK bullets there. Therefore, a 2-0.
Getting comfortable playing under this Vilga leadership and with everybody else, but at least the start on that CT side doesn't look too bad for her. And now she's got that AWP out.
Nice first blood for Zinni.
So you can definitely guess that there will be a lot of cohesion there. Going back towards the A side though, and there goes the O. First shot is a little bit wayward. Xana able to connect on the second. Unfortunately, Blue Eye doesn't give her an opportunity to even shoot another bullet. And there goes Kiro in towards middle, make it a quick double. That's cut off the rotations, and Vilga 1 versus 4 clutch first kill goes her way. Kid picked up. Not going to be an easy one by any means, though, and a safe might be the better option.
Yeah, that is the right idea. But for Zana, though, it is an unfortunate situation and a very difficult one to be in, but it felt for NIP Impact to have a chance in that round.
It's all about that moment of the click, you know.
Still early doors. Attempt.
There goes the flash. Executor. Oh, Kiara! There goes the double. There go the pistols. Now they're starting to sing, and Kiara's upgraded onto a rifle. There goes the round. This is what you're looking at, and Zana will finish it off. It's a lovely half bite to pick up for the NIP Impact side, and there goes one of the twins, Kiara with.
And finally, NIP Impact get a hold of that for themselves. Question is, how do you respond off the back of it? It feels like Vilga is going for something aggressive of her own, looking to push past the smoke off the back of a flash as well. AIM considering to put more pressure, box in the remaining players. Can't quite connect onto the headshot as Blue White is able to swing crouch down. But Zana, there's a response there. The issue of the matter is that they know where Zana is and will try and close in onto that position. Mollied out, but Kiara seizes the chance to pounce in. NIP Impact playing really nicely off the back of each other. Good coordination, and now Vilga holding onto himself's position, and 33 in big trouble. Hero, all to himself, looking to lock in, but cannot do it. NIP Impact, that's a great response.
Quick rotations, everyone able to get the refrags. NIP Impact playing pretty clean Counter-Strike here on the CT side, showing 33 that they're not just going to be able to run away with a successful T side on the back of a couple B execs. They'll have to dig deeper, and as we were speaking about it, Zana keeps on farming those kills.
Yeah, she's on fire right now. On to 9 kills altogether this game.
Yep, top of the server.
And even though 33 have got a bit of an answer on the other side of the map, the bomb is a little bit too far away to quickly find itself into the site. And
they'll go already down. You don't want to give those pistols any more kills right now. You want to take care of the money, and that's going to be the first line of contact.
Down in the right place.
Oh,
and even though she was there at the right time, Kiro, lovely scream of a one dig.
Careful.
Blue White also is able to find another, and a 1v2 could be salvageable. And still in the fight. But it seems like NIP Impact are able to pick up the pieces in the end. Got scary, Ted. Got very damn scary.
Shrink that distance to just one round now. You get this one, you've got a level game on the CT side, and Zana keeps on being really mobile. This is a little bit tough, though. Mollied in towards Jungo, and yeah.
Yeah, there wasn't a smoke in support on time. Therefore, Zana ends up going up in flames. The top fragger of NIP Impact shut down, and Naomi doesn't have a good end to her life either. Sure, Vilka's got a bit of a backstab going, but if AIM survives, that's NIP Impact's chance into the round, but indeed she doesn't. Therefore, 2 players, Vilga and Kiara, looking to see if they can save the day.
And you're waiting for the CT fire right now. If you're Vilga, you don't want to overstay your welcome. That's a lovely find out of Kiara. Now they've gotten themselves a bit of a chance.
Blue White, Molly's out of position. A bit further out into the open, but he spotted out his opponent's barrel. That's a brilliant flash, and Kiara is able to react nicely off the back of it. Executor's low. 1 bullet should do it. Flash out. Getting onto the bomb defusal. Incendiary won't be doing the job, but the spray downs are accurate for 33. That 2v4 nearly became reality there for NIP Impact, but not quite the cigar.
Still enough money on the CT side to go for another investment, though.
Vinny, not slowing it down at all. You think you throw down an incendiary and suddenly a wall comes up off the back of it? No, Zinni says, I can just walk past it. I'm Jesus. Doesn't care. Still though, a lot more to be done because NIP Impact have rotated in numbers. This B site very heavily fortified, and the frags start telling the tale they want to say. Zano, nicely positioned. Can't quite connect these shots, has got reinforcements available. Kiara able to hold down the fort, but 33 still find themselves onto the side and an opportunity to find a headshot. Kinky gets the right timing on it, but Naomi closes up the distance here. And the timing might be right. Executor on the case, though, and denies Naomi's chance. Trying to clean up on Zini's life, but no collection just as of yet.
Ooh.
Pressure on two fronts. Both Jack and mid are being taken up on. Vilga is able to get one in the process, but look at this red push from 33.
Yeah, Naomi's aware of the possibility. Issue is the moment that Vilga goes down, they want to reinforce that B bomb side. Has been the target of the T side so many times, and there goes the aggression.
Aim gets the better of Kiro, but now the mid push has been revealed by 33, and MIP are in a little bit of panic mode. How do you deal with this? Because the map has just been split in two, and if 33 get the bomb in the right direction, this could spell trouble. Slow clear out for the Impact squad. Slowly learning as well, 33, that this A site is clear. Only Donut, taken up by Kiara. How can she be a disruptor here? Sees two players simultaneously from two different positions, and the rest of the NIP Impact squad called to action. Aim is over the Molly, able to catch the player planting. That's Mia getting 2 picks to naught, and it's Executor in big trouble. Kiara, what a splendid round for NIP Impact there. Multiple players fighting Impact in individual fights. Pacey start for 33. Mia in trouble. These back tens, sure, have found a bit of an answer, but with Kinky chipped away at, it's not going to be an easy one, especially with Molly's by NIP Impact side. And with Kiara feeling all the confidence in the world, look at that, wanting to go in for more, closing out the half with the bang. Kiara has been unleashed. Wondering what indeed is the plan. Triple player stack up in cave. Oh dear, Kinky on the receiving end of that smoke. Spots out presence and now calls for reinforcements. Popping out of the flash, self-assisted. But Zini also do some real heavy lifting. Good flick onto Kiara as well. That goes awry really dumb quick. The dual Berettas being the stars of the show. Rough situation to be under. ARCRED in the waiting. NIP Impact very much hurt though. Look at the HP bars constantly falling. Vilga already down to 50 points of health and is leading the charge. At least there's a pickup here for Zana. But 33 also have the right idea. 2 players based towards this A site. He's sort of defended, but that's not where the focus for NIP Impact is. Oh, great shot by Zana though. That's 2 to boot. But Kiro unable to hold his ground either, allows NIP Impact the entrance. Executor blocked out of the smoke, but before it sets, a double kill to find. The bomb partner goes down, and it feels like 33 might want to go for this clutch.
You gotta be careful. That was a 5v2. You can't afford to lose around like this if you're on the T side.
Executor with 2 players already on his belt. Zini firing a double of his own, and Aim already in that 1v2. The tables have already turned the other way. Aim flashed up, has to take the other angle. Zini awaiting. Executor going for the defusal. First shots not landing. Position revealed, and Zini's swing will be finding the success 33 needed. Double digits found, and the pivotal moment for NIP Impact doesn't go their way.
Yeah, I feel like that might have been the... AKs are back out. You need some of that Kiara magic. You need some of that Zana magic as well. Vilga had so many strong rounds in the first half as well on the CT side and towards Cave. You just need someone to step up.
The Yeetle has been brilliant as well.
Sorry?
Okay, Kiara. Didn't mean to praise 33 there. Yikes. Oh dear. Kiro. Oh no, God. Kiara. When NIP Impact need moments of brilliance, Kiara just says, hold my beer.
That's nasty. That was very nasty. I want to see the second kill on a replay there, because I think she just shot a couple bullets through the red smoke.
Felt like it. Just a pre-fire. Kicking and screaming her way through this match. But is it enough? That's the question. We talked about NIP Impact needing a bit of a miracle. Well, we've just saw a glimpse of it. How much of that can be repeated? Push up by Mia. Kinky having the better timing. And Executor's crunching mid. So is blue and white. The flashes don't really seem to be too much of a hindrance. And NIP Impact find themselves in a really tough spot. Zana and Vilga at least have each other's hands to hold. But Vilga won't be able to see those bullets find a mark. Sure, Zana can hold on for a little bit, hoping that flick lands. Showing how of a flamboyant player she can be, but it just will not be enough. Match and series point here for 33.
A lot of util damage again, this time onto Kiara, but the CTs have been quite good at least taking some of that HP away when they're letting the T's get map control. This is a great opening. There goes Mia. Again, low on health, but kill goes in favor of the T side. Still, you gotta be careful, especially with the multi-kill potential on the CT side. Looking to actually re-clear middle right now. Molly fails. Thankfully for Naomi.
Yeah, it should be under a bit of trouble there, but instead, it's Kiara that falls off the ship. So, a similar fate really for Naomi. The twins are out.
Oh, Vilga's got a good timing.
And Mia, even though she was low, it was a headshot to close out his life. Sure, Vilga does get a bit of a timing there, but he's a little bit more. 33. They've got the numbers. Sure, they've given some A-site access, but it feels a bit like a trap, especially with Zinni coming in there. Again, 1v1's one here for NIP Impact for Kiro. He's the unknown factor. And with NIP Impact unaware of his position, will not be able to supersede him. Kiro losing a few of his spray shots there, but only one bullet needs to connect to Vilga. A reload available. The bomb could potentially go down there for Vilga, but goes all the way around. That smart from the captain.
She didn't pick up the bomb though. I think she thought he did. Yeah. Smoke back on. Cairo just needs one bullet. It's all about the 5 seconds. Needs to stick it. Spray it away. Vilga's got the headshot. 19 HP and the captain's got it all day long. We're talking about experience. We were praising Kinky and his tenure and longevity of his professional career. Let's talk a little bit about Vilga's. One of the founding members of that Nigma Galaxy lineup. Was part of the Copenhagen Flames female when they were on top of the world as well. Secret female in 2016, 2017. She's been around for a while. And does that never die attitude.
No, why gets caught? Executor, oh no!
Overlooked him. Oh no.
Oh no!
Not like
Wait
this.
for two there. I mean, NIP Impact can wait for her to spot out who's holding out on this B side. Surely 33 are unaware of this being the timing. And indeed, Zinni gets caught. B side entry given. An Executor locked out. Aim safe with a bomb plant. Trying to hold back. Dropping back. An Executor unable to find the timing. Kiro falling down to 1 point of health. And I'm afraid he's 1 HP away from potential stepping on an AO, really. So I'm going to hand this over to NIP Impact. Again, it's the captain's brilliance through maneuvering. But look at the setup for 33. Sure, it's a weaker buy, but you can't help but feel the implications of NIP walking into that one.
It is terrifying. Officially terrifying. Because now they're forced to go for the B play. They've lost Kiara, and you don't really have a choice.
Oh, no.
You have to gather up, go for the B exec.
And I'm scared. Hold my hand.
Pushing cave.
3. Going for the peek out. Kiro, the only one with an AK, gets it done. And another AK retrieved. Mia able to answer back, but she needs a little bit more than that. Down to 50 points of health. Naomi falls down with a ship as well due to a 1D. Not the round to lose, not this one. Oh no. Zana, come on, bring the magic. You can't help but rooting NIP Impact here, but 33, that is a brilliant round to win. 13 rounds locked and loaded. A second map collected and the series completed.